Top 10 Best PC Games.
And the winner is...
Every year, more amazing consoles come out, but to play video games, there's nothing like my trusty computer. That's why today I bring you the PC games that are breaking it. Number 10. Mortal Kombat 11. The ironic and controversial fighting saga launched its most ambitious proposal that, as always, brings us high doses of explicit action.
Yeah, that's super hardcore.
Mortal Kombat 11 has better special movements, better graphics, and of course, new and stunning fatalities. Not suitable for sensitive people. Oh, come on, YouTube. Thanks for cutting off the best part. Well, back to the story. This brings us a new villain called Kronika who altered the timeline, causing conflicts in the past and future of the characters, so you must stop her. NetherRealm Studios not only strive to give us the best fighting mechanics, but also deepness on its characters. But let's talk about what is important: the fights. In addition to the amazing action sequences, there are important changes to the game system. But don't worry, if you're a fan of this saga, the classic features are still the same, so you'd be in your element. Mortal Kombat has been nominated for Best Fighting Game at the Game Awards and got 82 points in Metacritic. Not bad, don't you think? Number 9. Resident Evil 2. One of the most beloved games by survival horror fans had a remake, as you hear. The same game from 1996 is back, but in a spectacular version that will leave you astonished.
God, what a great game!
Capcom Studio has kept all the important aspects of the original structure, but polished it so well that you'll have a nostalgic horror experience. In this story, a new virus spreads throughout Raccoon City, so Leon and Claire take shelter in a police station, but it turns out to be infected with zombies. There are new puzzles you must solve, and to increase tension, you must go back to infested places to stock up on weapons. Can I give you a tip? Take care of each of your bullets, they're very scarce. Resident Evil 2 got 4 nominations at the Game Awards, including the category for Game of the Year. Moreover, it had an amazing experience in Metacritic, getting 89 points. Are you ready to bring back some good memories with this game? Tell us in the comments section. Number 8. Gears 5. Yes! We finally have the new release of the popular franchise from Microsoft, and believe me, it's so amazing that you'll think all the time waiting was worth it. Gears 5 was developed by the Coalition Studio and tells the story of Kate, the new protagonist that starts her journey to solve her past, which seems to be associated with the Locust. There are some important changes, like a greater depth on its characters or the incorporation of open world. But if we're talking about Gears 5, it's impossible not to mention the recipe for success that rocketed this saga, an exciting and thrilling shooting show with top-notch graphics.
A clean kill!
If you're a devoted fan of this saga, you'll be more than happy since, besides a multitude of references and allusions to old releases, the game answers questions that the fans have been asking for years. Gears 5 got 3 nominations at the Game Awards and has a score of 82 in Metacritic. This game is surely something worth playing. Number 7. The Outer Worlds. Obsidian Studio showed us once again why it's one of the best in role-playing games. The Outer Worlds is a first-person RPG with a great deal of character. It takes place in a futuristic universe called Alcyon, where big corporations rule the space. You'll be a spatial traveler who wakes up after decades thanks to Phineas Wells. In this game, decisions matter and matter a lot. Depending on how you solve each situation, you'll open a range of possibilities with consequences unique to the story.
You know you didn't have to shoot either one, right?
Regarding the action in the game, the controls are quite intuitive, and if it's about graphics quality, each planet is a small, open world with majestic sceneries.
That combination's pretty unstoppable.
The Outer Worlds got nominated for 5 categories at the Game Awards, including Game of the Year, and got 82 points in Metacritic. There's no excuse for not playing it. Number 6. Control. From the creators of epic games such as Max Payne and Alan Wake comes Control, a mix of mystery and sci-fi full of extreme action. The latest release from the prestigious Remedy Entertainment studio brings us a new adventure with bright shootings and a well-developed narrative. You play as Jessie Faden, a woman who becomes the Federal Bureau of Control director after holding the service weapon and must face a threat called Hiss, who took control over the employees. Control keeps a hectic rhythm in which you must combine your supernatural abilities, move fast, and be aggressive when fighting strange creatures.
You called me.
But what actually stands out are its powerful and thrilling pictures.
Expensive visual effects there.
It didn't win the Best Art Direction at the Game Awards for nothing. Control also had a good acceptance in Metacritic, getting 85 points. Why are you waiting to play it? Number 5. Apex Legends. This game shook the gamer world in 2019, so much that it threatens to dethrone Fortnite as the most popular game. The prestigious Respawn Entertainment studio launched a new battle royal. 20 teams jump to an island full of weapons and ammo to face each other until the last one standing wins. Apex Legends is causing a sensation. In just 3 days of its release, it had 10 million users on its servers. Not even Ninja was expecting that.
Come on, bruh.
Apex Legends focuses more on teamwork. Not only can you build a team according to the abilities of your heroes, but you can return after death only if your teammate revives you. Besides, the improvements in the items and communication system makes it even more enjoyable and fast.
Game over. Thanks for playing.
As if that wasn't enough, Apex Legends has won the award for Best Multiplayer at the Game Awards and got 88 points in Metacritic. It couldn't be a better competitor. What do you think? Would it be able to take the crown from Fortnite? Number 4. Devil May Cry 5. This time, Capcom showed off by bringing back one of its most beloved franchises brilliantly and with a shocking amount of action that will make you want to play it for hours. In this new adventure, hunting demons, you must solve secret missions and face new bosses in each level, all while saving the world.
Alright, time to kick some ass.
The story begins when a giant tree appears and starts attacking the city, so the characters must take over. Each one has different skills and their own weapons. The rebellious Nero uses a mechanical implant as a killing machine. Dante can combine new weapons with 4 fighting styles, and V, a new character, uses the spirits of 3 creatures to attack his opponents. All this adrenaline deserved the award for Best Action Game. Besides, it got a score of 89 points in Metacritic. You must play it in your computer. Number 3. Disco Elysium. If you like role-playing games at their finest, you must play Disco Elysium, a true independent gem.
Unlike anything you've seen before.
It was developed by Zaum, a studio consisting of digital artists, writers, musicians, and visual artists.
Craft!
Disco Elysium is an open-world RPG. It takes place in a dystopic universe where you're a detective who wakes up in a hotel room without memory of what happened. What you do from that point depends on you, either choosing which skills to develop or which missions to achieve.
With no gambling restriction.
Its stunning narrative makes the game outstanding, deserving the award for this category in the Games Awards. The deep dialogues between characters, which is the essence of the story, will engage you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
However, it wasn't the only award it took home. Disco Elysium was also acknowledged as the best role-playing game and best independent game. Besides, it got a score of 91 in Metacritic. Amazing, isn't it? Number 2. Death Stranding. If you're looking for something different, Death Stranding will definitely give you a groundbreaking experience. The legendary director Hideo Kojima revealed its new side as an independent with this video game, and held nothing back, from Norman Reedus as the protagonist,
Okay, Walking Dead.
to newborns in pods and special entities that contribute to humanity's extinction.
Bizarre.
Death Stranding takes place in a post-apocalyptic world in which Sam Porter receives the mission of reconnecting the cities of the United States. So you must walk, and walk, performing the task of
package delivery!
Well, something like that, but with some obstacles like an invisible entity that can kill you. Death Stranding has been acclaimed by the critics. It has a score of 82 on Metacritic and swept the game's awards away. So far, it's only available for PlayStation, but it's included in this list since its PC release has been officially confirmed by the studio. We just have to count the days left. Number 1. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. The first place on this list had to definitely be for Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, a majestic masterpiece from the Japanese From Software studio. It's an unforgettable game thanks to its remarkable level design, game mechanics, atmosphere, and difficulty curve.
I expected no less from you, my boy.
This time, you'll be a shinobi warrior called Wolf who must protect a young boy with his life. You must face a lot of monsters and samurais, so you'll be killed more times than Kenny in South Park.
Hey, look! I think Kenny's okay!
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice has been acclaimed by the critics, getting 90 points on Metacritic, and has topped the sales chart with more than 2 million copies worldwide in the first 10 days of its release. And as you would expect, it was crowned Game of the Year in the Game Awards. It also won the award as Best Action Adventure Game.
They deserve it.
Of course. And you? Don't you also think it deserves the first place in this top? Tell me in the comments section. What other incredible PC games would you include on this list? Leave a like in this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. If you want to be a true gamer, keep achieving missions watching this, and this video.